Hello there and welcome to Jan's Views. Despite being on YouTube for a few years now, I don't think I've ever done an introductory video about me, about Jan's Reviews, who now is Jan's Views. So I thought, it might be quite a good idea just to let you guys know what gets me ticking that. No, it's not ticking over, is it? Anyway, so this is me, guys. Hello, and welcome to Drama Friday with Jan's Views. Me. How the hell are you all? I hope you're all well. I've been extremely busy of late, but I still realise I've got to get these videos out. That's why I started the channel. And although there's very few that come and watch nowadays, it's what I love to do and will continue to do. So it's very nice to see people in here. We've got something innocuous. Hi, honey. I hope you're well. And we've also got Amber Chick. Hello, sweetheart. Right, I don't know what drama you want because there's so much of it. If you want me to talk about something, let me know. I'm happy to do it. I talk about everything and anything. I'm a very honest individual, and which is some of the reason why some people don't like me too much. And hi, Amber Chick. So I don't mind being guided by you. I've got a few things that I can talk about. I wasn't sure whether anybody would be coming in. So I sort of got a few things, lined up to talk about. I thought we could have a look at my Twitter because that's always a source of great of great entertainment to me. So I thought, well, we could start with looking at Twitter and just going, talking about things that are going on there. Right, talk about whatever you'd like. I'm here for whatever, for real. Oh, that's good. That's really kind of you. Yeah, I've changed my channel around somewhat in order to get rid of a lot of the, as I call them, nasties. I'm not interested in nasties in my world. And so, yeah, and that's why I get very few views now. I get very few people coming into my lives. But you know what? It suits me, and my channel is becoming what I want it to be. I'm splitting up the different things, like with the live tutorials, that, you know, not everybody's gonna be interested in. Um, so that I might at some point take start another channel specifically for my artwork, but for the time being, I can juggle it around. I can put the art into different playlists, so art lovers can come onto my chat and come into my channel and just look at the art if they so wish. So, Amber Chick, you've been behaving on Twitter lately. I don't like the nasty stuff too much either. Not the real nasty stuff anyway. I know, girl. I know. I know exactly what you mean. And I feel the same. Now, if I show you this Twitter, I've actually got a few Twitter accounts. This is my biggest Twitter account, which for some reason I lost, just completely went. I've got, if I show you it, I've got classification button. No reason for that whatsoever. And yeah, so this is my bigger one that I started years ago and that I lost. When I contacted Twitter and asked them where the hell is my, you know, is my Twitter account, they didn't really give me a proper answer. They just sent me a generic response, which was basically, um, I don't even know what they said. They said they sort of intimated that there was some copyrighted stuff on there. So I thought to myself, well, is it because I put up, you know, TikTok videos? That's the only thing that I could come up with that maybe would get copywritten. And they never told me specifically what it was. So I sort of lost it, and I then built up another one, and with I mean, I've got 19 there now, but I had over 2,000 followers, and it was something that I'd built up for a long time, and not just as a YouTuber, I built it up as an artist, a music lover, and a chatter. Um, so I had artists on there that I followed. I had famous people that I followed and, you know, sort of followed me back because I've been in that business. And anyway, so I had like a great following on there. So to lose it was a real bummer. And I was really upset about it, if I'm honest. Um, so, as I said, I then started Jan's Views one, and then, lo and behold, that came down. So I contacted them again, and and I really forced the point this time. I thought, this is enough, you know, I'm not doing anything wrong. And then all of a sudden, they said, "Oh, we've reinstated your account," and they reinstated this one. Which had been dormant for years. So yeah, it's all a bit bizarre. All a bit bizarre. Right. That's how I initially found you, was your art. Oh, believe it or not, it had nothing to do with Girl World. Do you know, Amber, people assume that I'm part of Girl World and I'm not. I started my YouTube, I did reactions and I did them to people that I found sort of ridiculous, really, like Peter Mon. I've actually got him lined up actually to play. But yeah, that's how I started my YouTube, and I don't really have any Girl World material on my channel because I don't like them. I don't want them on my channel. You know, do I go into other people's live streams and maybe put my point across? Yes, I do, but I don't have them on my channel. I don't want, no. But there's just so much going on, you know. Girl world, they say, you know, that the two big people in girl world are, you know, obviously the heifers. Um, but there's so much that goes on, isn't there? It's just ridiculous. And it's so full of hate. And yeah, I started off in the drama community, drama, beauty. That's what I started off in uh, because I love makeup. And I used to follow, you know, the top makeup people, like Jeffree Star, Manny MUA, no, not so much Luscious Massacre, because I don't know, she got into a lot of drama as well, and I was like, oh my god, I can't bear it. But yeah, they were the two, Manny MUA and Jeffree Star, and I still like them. But the problem is with some of these people is that it all gets rather political. And I don't do politics, you know, and I'm certainly not going to do it. I don't do politics in my real life, so I'm certainly not going to start doing it online. I don't know enough about it. I think it's a bit like religion. You shouldn't really talk about it because you know, it's people are very passionate about it. And when you argue with passionate people publicly, it's not going to end well, in my opinion. So I'd rather not, you know, talk about it really. And, you know, it's the same with religion and it's the same with music. It's like anything that you've got a passion for, I think you have to be careful about talking about it on a public platform, because there are going to be people that have the complete opposite thoughts and processes to you. So yeah, I'm rambling, no idea why. But yeah, so that's what I think, as that's how I sort of started with the makeup and then moved on to the drama community, because it was very it's linked, because you had all the situations going on with Jacqueline Smith and I can't remember now, it was years ago. And then you had the and what's his name? Nick Snyder, Dustin Daly. So I was sort of very much sort of I used to sort of be in that sort of community. Although I always say I don't do communities because I don't think I do. I like to feel that I'm a free spirit. I go where I want to go, say what I want to say. I've got a big mouth. Some people don't like it. A lot of people don't like it. But then a lot of people don't like the truth. Ain't that right? So, yeah, never gonna change the way I am. Too old for that now. I just carry on regardless. So let's just have a quick look through my Twitter and see if we've got anything. I don't think I've got any of the trashy people on there. You'll find on this particular uh channel of mine or page or account of mine, it's normally to do with the arts or cats, really, or famous people. I love this little thing. I'm not going to play the music, but these two old dears, I've seen them on TikTok as well, and they're so good. I think they're in their 80s or something, and just look at them go. And I can see there's a number on the guy's trousers, so they're obviously in a competition. I suspect they won. That's what I think. I think they must have won. So yeah, I like to fill my page with things that I'm really interested in, um, which is animals. I love animals, especially wild animals, and especially big cats. Look at this one. This is mummy cat trying to take the kittens across the road, and they don't want to go. So yeah, she's a leopard, isn't she, or cheetah? So yeah, that's what you'll find on my Twitter. Rob Rinder. I know him, and he's a lovely, lovely guy. He was very kind to me when I was going through a very tough period in my life, and yeah, we sort of used to meet up. And he actually took me to the Ivy for lunch on my birthday, which was rather sweet. So yeah, that's Rob. Brought out another book. Good man, Rob. There's this one that I thought was awful. Can you see this? Look, he'd fly. I don't know what you call that. Some sort of gliding, and he goes straight into the blooming palm tree. For goodness sake. There we got Rob again. So actually it's a bit pointless really going through this one, this account, because you won't really get any drama on this one. I love my Schitt's Creek, so whenever I do use a meme, it's usually a Schitt's Creek meme, and that was to my mate Bridge. Who is having a battle with YTR, YouTube Reject, who is obviously the puppets, the attic's puppet at the moment. It's quite interesting just to sit back and watch this girl get bigger and bigger in her own world. Put it that way. I think she's the cleverest person in her world. But she's going to come tumbling down and with no grace whatsoever, because she doesn't really know what she's talking about, and she's coming across as being not very nice person. I'm telling you, in my opinion, I should have turned that off. In my opinion, if somebody is live streaming, not only live streaming, but sniping another creator while they are seriously ill in hospital, what does that tell you about that person? It tells me that they're a piece of shite. So yes, I will never have anything good to say about that woman. YouTube Reject, and I'm really glad that that Bridget is speaking on her. There, I met my brother in the week for the very first time ever. So if you want to see, I put music to it, but I'm not going to play it here because I don't want to be demonetized. So that was me meeting my brother. Oh. Anyway, then we've got the saga going on with Philip Schofield. Those Brits of you will know who I'm talking about. This is the guy who exposed him, and I just think this is amazing. Right, I wonder if I should play this. Hang on one sec.
Me not to post the video up because he said it could ruin my career, and
Right, okay. I'm going to tell the story quickly. Philip Schofield is a overinflated presenter over here on English TV. I've never really liked him personally, but a lot of people do like him, especially like the Blue Rinse Brigade. Now, he has been accused of being a PDF, that's what I'm going to say. And this YouTuber, one day, he was out filming, congratulating himself on getting to... I think it was 1 million subscribers on TikTok or something. So there he is in this restaurant. And who should be in this restaurant sat opposite a young boy but Philip Schofield? So I'm going to play this for you so that you can...
Yo, what's going on, boys and girls? So Philip Schofield has finally admitted to having a relationship with that Matt kid. All because I caught him on a date having drinks with that Matt kid in this video.
So this is the video.
1 million followers! Woo! How are you? I'm good. And after I did the video, he begged me not to post the video up because he said it could ruin my career. And I said, how could it ruin your career? And he said he didn't want to get into it. But we all know the truth now, don't we, Philip? And the truth is, he was grooming his kid from the age of 10 years old, saying he's going to give him this, give him that. But in fact, he was just giving him a bumming. And when that Matt kid wanted to come out and talk about it, it made him sign a contract where he wasn't allowed to speak about it. And he was paying 30 grand a month to take down any article that was talking about their relationship. And the really fucked up thing about it is that ITV knew all about it. They knew about Philip grooming his kid from the age of 10 years old. And what they did, they made the lad sign a contract where he wasn't allowed to talk about it. And they told Philip to come out as being gay, just to try and protect themselves. And the thing is, we've seen this before. We've seen the BBC protecting Jimmy Savile when he was noncing kids for over 10 years. And the funny thing is that I said this years ago. I said what he was doing. I said he was grooming this kid. No one believed me. You believe me now? And it's all because of that video I'd done, which showed he was on a date. And he even admitted to being on a date to me at the time and said this video could ruin my career. And it just shows why, doesn't it? It's funny how this world works. Because if I wouldn't have done that video, it'd probably still be working at ITV doing the same shit right now. You can thank me now, boys and girls. Peace.
Yeah, so I didn't have to explain any of that to you. So that's what we're going through at the moment over here in Blighty. If you guys want to learn, you know, some more, it's all over the news, all over Twitter over here. So it's going to be interesting to see if he can get himself out of this BS. I'm not going to talk on it because it's just too involved, and I don't want to lose my channel. So yeah, so there's that. Then we've got some nice animals. Oh, and here we've got Sarah Millican. She's one of my favorite comedians. She's now 48. Doesn't look anything like 48. And I sent her a dancing cake. Why not? Why not send her a dancing cake? And then we've got Eamon Holmes, who is speaking out on Philip Schofield because Eamon used to work with him, and Eamon lost his job there at that particular program because of Philip Schofield. So I'm just going to read this. Schofield has just put out a delusional statement. Like Holly, he puts it on Insta stories. So if it goes wrong, there is no record after 24 hours. I'm reluctant to give the liar any more publicity, but believe me, Pip, if you are looking for a fight, you picked on the wrong person. Okay, that tweet reached 8.9 million people and it had 50k likes and was retweeted by nearly 5,000. One of them was me. So yeah, that's what's going on in my Twitter world at the moment. There's obviously I put up some art, but I don't put much on that Twitter because I don't want to lose my blooming account again. So yeah, so that's my Twitter account. There doesn't seem to be an awful lot else going on there, and not to do with drama, which I'm sure you people are wanting me to do. Right, so what we're going to do is click over to there, take this out. Right. Right now then, there was a few people that I considered, or there were a few people that I considered talking about, one of whom has responded to me when I did a video calling him jealous, very jealous man, and he's proven me right, because his actions are purely out of jealousy towards Yo Mama. And you know, it doesn't matter how many whistles and flutes he might add to his channel. The bottom line is, if you haven't got a personality, you haven't got a personality. You can't make it up, you know. And I'm sorry, matey, you don't have a personality. It's as simple as that. So that's all I've got to say about him. And I've also got something here that I'm quite happy to respond to. Going back to my roots, I am. So I thought it might be quite nice to see what this twat has been up to. This was done 18 hours ago. So we're quite up on it. He's looking quite well after the car accident. I think you'd all agree. I think he was very lucky there, unlike the poor guy that died. Never went home to his family. So now we have Peter MONN back trying to earn pennies just talking garbage like he always used to do. So I think it might be quite nice if we just have a look, see what absolute crap he's going to come out with, and have a bit of a giggle. I'm sure there's many a giggle to be had in here. To begin with, just looking at his face makes me laugh, because it's almost like it's a cross between a smirk and yeah, smirk and a hey, don't I look good? Do you know that look isn't bad? You know, if I was to get myself a new man, um, uh, would I be attracted to Peter Mon? No, not in a million years. But I quite like the sort of the white hair and the white beard, if you see what I mean, but not him. If you get my drift. So let's get on, see what he's had to say. Let's react to Peter Mon. Here we go.
Hello, hello, hello.
Hello.
How are you guys doing today?
I'm fine. How are you?
Well, it is currently 5:14 p.m.
Great.
Oh, it just turned 5:15 p.m.
Oh, okay.
On this beautiful, sunny Thursday afternoon.
I have to say that these ones are his vlogs. So these are the ones where he used to drive around at night time, running over raccoons, for those of you that used to follow Peter Mon. Yeah, so I don't know if he's still doing that. If anyone comes in the chat and knows whether he's still, you know, getting up for 2 o'clock and talking in the dark, let me know, because I found that fascinating, guys. Absolutely fascinating.
June 1st. Let's see what the temperature is right now.
Oh my God. Now, this guy is the king of fillers. And I don't mean fillers as in, you know, injections in the face and filling your face up with whatever they fill your face up with. I mean fillers as in time. You know, he's always trying to fill time. And he does quite well, because look at this video. It's going on for an hour. An hour, 10 minutes, guys.
It was supposed to be 91 today.
Right.
Let's see what the temperature is.
Okay.
It is 79. It says it feels, oh no, wait, it's 90.
Okay, so he's going to read everything. Everything. And this is something that he used to do when he used to do, I don't know if he still does. He's, Peter reviews stuff. I don't know if he still does that. But when he used to, all he did was read the package. Oh my God. Because how can you review, like, how can you review, like, cereal? And then he'd say things like, yeah, well, it tastes like Chucky Charlie's or something. Oh, I don't know. I'm frantically, I'm at my desk and I'm looking for my lid, because I've lost a lid to one of my, you really want to know this, guys, one of my Sharpies. Never mind. Get on with it, Jan.
Partly cloudy, feels like 90.
Right.
And tomorrow, I think it's supposed to be like, 93 and full sun tomorrow.
Oh.
And I actually was not going to vlog or do any videos today. I'm not doing any other videos. I'm just vlogging today.
Okay, all right. You remember, do you? You don't watch him anymore. Do you know what? Something, I don't know what to call you. Shall I call you something, or shall I call you innocuous? I used to be a fan of his. I used to watch him all the time. And then, you know, things started to sort of grate on me, like his voice and his repetition. And I used to think, how does he get these people to watch him when he just repeats over and over and over and over? And all these, oh, I feel so sorry for myself, and you know, and then I lost my mom, and then this happened, and then when I was a little boy, this, and I'm like, oh my God, stop, man. If he's sensible, he would not film himself driving around. Exactly. Did you know what happened to him? He got involved in an accident. And it wasn't in one of, I don't think it was in one of his drive-throughs or drive rounds. But yeah, he was in a serious accident where the other driver died. Anyway, no, I hope you find your lid. I know, it's really annoying me. And it serves me right because I've got so much junk on my desk. I can't see it if it's hiding under something. It's just annoying because, especially the color of it, because do you know how hard it is to get a black Sharpie? And I use those a lot in my artwork. So yeah. Anyway, moving on. Yeah, he stole his whole shtick of someone else too. He did, didn't he? Do you remember that one where we used to start with "Rockin' Mama"? And I'd be like, oh, give it a rest, for God's sake. Oh, I'm glad you know him. Let's enjoy it together. Together. Right, here we go. He's still on the weather.
Unless I get done with this and then I feel
He's going bald.
Super motivated to film other videos, which I don't think is going to happen. But I hung out with my cousin Caroline all day today. And so...
And you know what's so weird is he doesn't have any... I'm sorry, but he doesn't have any friends. He has his what did he call her? His best Judy. Yeah, my best Judy, who looks exactly the same as him, but with round glasses. They look like bookends. So that's the only friend he seems to have. So he hangs about with his cousin Caroline. Yeah. Oh well. Yeah, I remember him. I remember. That's why I used to react to him, and I thought, do you know what? If no one comes in tonight, I'm just gonna react to him. Yeah, but he would film his friends without their consent. I know he's got another couple, hasn't he? He's got a friend, but they're like a couple, aren't they? And is he still with his what did he used to call him? His gorgeous Venezuelan husband. Let's see how long it takes him before he mentions husband. Okay, let's see.
I had mentioned this yesterday that I wasn't sure that I was going to film any videos today because I just didn't know what time we would get back and all that kind of stuff. But I'll tell you guys what we did in just a second. But we ran a bunch of errands, and then we came back and we got back here about 3:30. And I was like, "Do you want to go to the pool? Do you not want to go to the pool?" And so
that's what I don't understand. Right? Why did you and I got back and then the lisp will come. Wait for the lisp, the pronounced lisp. Here we go.
She was like, "It's totally up to you." And I said, "We'll drive by the pool on the way home." And so she drove by the pool, and there was just like a dad with his daughter in the pool. And so I said, "Yeah, let's just go to the pool for a little bit," because I'm trying to like go to the pool as much as possible this summer.
Good idea.
And so she was like, "Okay." So
and we have to realize that he lives on a complex, I think you call it over there, a compound or something, for elderly people, because it used to be his mum's. So he's moved into his mother's old house when she died, and yeah, he just lives there amongst all the old cronies. It doesn't bother him. So there's a swimming pool on that compound as well. And the funniest thing is that he never goes in. Well, once in a blue moon, he used to go in there. Yeah. Oh, isn't he? Isn't he? He is so self-absorbed. It's hilarious. Oh my God. Yes. Has he still got a million lip balms? I don't know. Listen, this is the first time I've watched him for ages, but I just thought, you know what? It's Drama Friday. Why not? Why not? I'm not talking about, I don't know anyone else that I really want to talk about. Yo Mama's disappeared for a week. Where's he gone? No idea. Any clues? Yo Mama! Jessica disappeared for a while. She came back with awful hair. She's now got hair the colour of, I don't know, I think it's meant to be like jade, but it looks awful. Oh God. Oh, I'm glad you're laughing. Yeah, so we've got the Messica back. We've got what's his name gone AWOL. Yo mama, we've got Monty who just keeps he just keeps like reacting to old foodie beauty videos. Why doesn't he come up with something else? He's got a nice following of people. Yeah, he may lose a few. We all lose people when we change our content. I lost it. Listen, I could build up my channel if I sat here and started talking about you know, one of the fat pieces. I don't want to do that, guys. I don't want to do it. This is near as drama as I will get. On Drama Friday, I will talk drama. Other than that, you don't know what you're getting from me. You might get a tutorial, an art tutorial. You might get a car vlog where I'm slugging someone off. But other than that, that's it. You know, and Monty, I mean, he's got all these channels and he's still talking about her. Another thing that makes me laugh, I have to say, well, it is drama. It is Drama Friday, so I'm allowed, okay? I'm allowed. The other thing that makes me laugh is, you know, the jealous one. I'm going to call him the jealous one. And, right, his name begins with H. I did a bit of I think I did a short video about him. I think I did a Jan's chat about him. And, oh my God, he was so upset. How dare I? Oh, how dare I? And then he puts up this mental health, this mental health advisory number. I don't know whether that was aimed at me or not, but no, I'm all right, mate. Do you know what I mean? I deal with my mental health. I'm quite happy. And I certainly don't need advice from some pompous, jealous twat on the internet. So yeah, just stop it. Not interested, guys. So where were we rambling? I was going on there and then I've gone off where I was going. So yeah, I was just talking about the girl world situation. I don't want to get involved with the Yabba and Sam debacle. I don't know. I'm always a bit wary. Now this may sound a bit awful, but I'm always a bit wary when I find out that they come from the Midwest. Put it that way. It's probably because I've got, you know, my skin's the colour of chocolate. So, yeah, I think it's something inborn in me. It's inbred in me to mistrust people, hillbillies. Just mistrust them. Stay away. Mind you, I have to say, I found out that my brother lived in Milwaukee for about 15, 20 years. What's he doing over there? I said to him, how did you cope? Oh, do you know what he told me? The difference between the difference between racism in Britain and racism in America is that the Brits or the Americans know where not to go. That was his advice to me. You know, the Brits know, whereas the Brits, you know, it's all underhanded. And I've always said that. It's under the carpet, guys. Whereas in America, you know where not to go because you might get like hung from a tree. So anyway, moving on, let's get back to this twonk.
We went to the pool and it was really, really nice. This dad and his daughter, she was probably 6 or 7. They were like playing in the pool and he was like throwing these things and she was diving after him. And I love when parents get in the pool.
Sounds like a dog. What dad stands at the end of the pool and throws things in for the kid to jump in after? I've never done that before in my life. What's he talking about? Anyway, go on. Yeah, he does look as if he's lost weight, doesn't he? Yeah, probably because he can't sit in his car for hours on end. He has to move his legs. That's probably got something to do with it. Oh, dear. Here we go.
Pool and play with their kids because my mom was so good at that when I was growing up. Like
Okay. He's still right. Okay, before we go on any further, I'm going to tell you what he's going to talk about. Stop clapping, Jan. He's going to talk about his childhood with his mom and how good his mom was and he doesn't often talk about his dad, which is strange because his dad's still alive, as far as I know. Quite a successful doctor. And then he'll talk about his dogs. There'll be the next thing. I think he lost one though, didn't he? Didn't he lose a dog? Or two? And that was the other thing with him and his dog. Oh, he loved his pee-pee. Was it pee-pee? Anyway, loved his dogs. Did he ever walk them? Did you ever see this man out walking his dogs? I'll give you a clue. 2 letters. The first one begins with N. Right. Okay. I'm on one, guys. He was obsessed with the crumble cookies. I know. Anyway.
Always got in the pool and played games.
Oh, yeah. So we're talking about mum now. Okay. Because my mum was really good with me. She used to play with me all the time. And I used to go out behind the, in the back yonder. And with my friend. Actually, no, he didn't have friends. I remember him saying that he didn't have friends. And I used to think, I wonder why. He didn't have any friends, guys. Oh, tell me if I'm being too mean. Yeah, I do remember all this. Do you remember it as well? And the thing is, I just used to laugh about it, and then he put out this he sent all his wolf gang after me and saying that I was stalking him. It's so ridiculous. Why would I stalk this plonker? Look at the state of him. Never been a stalker in all my life. And I was stalking him and I was abusing him and it was targeted harassment. No, I wasn't. I was reacting to his video the way I'm doing now. And most of the time I'm just laughing. Oh, yes. I bet they all have got blue hair now. I bet they have. But do you know what? I'm still tarred with the brush of being a Peter MONN stalker. Oh my God. And now, and the joke is, all these people that, these, what do you call it? Reactors, they react against the same people day in, day out. They're not called stalkers or, harassers. But then he did put out a whole load of lies. He didn't like the fact that I dared to answer him back. He hated that. Listen, mate, I'll answer you back, but don't call me a liar. Because I'm not a liar. Yeah, that person who came into your chat. Yeah, exactly. And that was years ago. Do you know, I just laugh about it. I just laugh about it because why not? It's just a joke. Jan's view. Hi, Edna. I'll send you a doobie what's it if you want to. Do you like Peter MONN? I'm not having you on if you like him because I just like to make fun of him. Sorry. I can have you on if you want to talk about any other business. Is there any other business, Edna? I've noticed Timber's not been too happy lately. If you want to come on and discuss Timber, great, because I don't know what's happening. Right, in the meantime, let's get on to Candy
Games and, we dove for pennies and all kinds of stuff. And I love when parents get in the pool with their kids.
Okay.
And I don't know why. It means a lot to me just because my mom did that, when I was growing up. My dad, too. Like, my dad was always in the water with me when I was, like, growing up and stuff like that. So,
don't you just know that this is BS? Oh, you're out. Your internet's out. Oh no, poor Edna. Oh, when is it coming back on? Do you know? Don't you just know that this is all lies? I tell you what, I watch a channel where they do body language, and I'm telling you, I might do a bit of body language on him right now. What do you think, guys? Body language analysis That's the word I'm looking for. Although I don't know Peter to like or dislike him. Yeah. I neither like or dislike him, really. I just think he's a plonker. That's a polite way of putting it. I disliked him with a vengeance when he told a whole pack of lies about me. But yeah, no, he's just a twat, really. Yep, still spouting the same old boring BS. It's like a bingo card, isn't it? So how long? He's spoken, guys. He's spoken 2 minutes and he hasn't mentioned his gorgeous Venezuelan husband yet. So, yeah. Oh no. Oh no. Edna, how do you cope? Have you got 5G on your phone though that you can use? Right, okay. Let's do this.
Not as much as my mom, but he did get into the water a lot. And so I love that. But anyway, they stayed there for probably 15 or 20 minutes. And then Caroline and I were just like talking, sitting on the stairs. The water was still rather cold. Actually, when we were leaving, they have like a temperature thing. And
nobody cares. Move on. Nobody cares about the temperature of the damn swimming pool. Yeah, Alex. Is he still with him? He must be, because he's still in the same place, isn't he? This is his old mum's place. I had to update my data. Oh, okay. Oh, that's good. Right, what am I doing? Fingers all over the place. I'm multitasking, guys. Right, okay. Now
and
move on,
they
man.
every day they like test like the temperature, you know, and then they like put this little arrow.
I've just had a thought. I'm going to speed him up, which is going to make him sound even more like Mickey Mouse. But let's do it. Right, come on. So let's do speed back. We just put him up 1.25 because he talks fast anyway. Okay, let's go.
Next to where the temperature is. So like when you're walking in, there's like a piece of paper on the outside of the building that says like what the temperature is. And the temperature of the water was 72 today.
Oh, great.
And it was cold to get into, but then after a while, it was very nice and very comfortable. I actually sat in the pool, like I got fully into the pool for like an hour and just sat on the steps and talked to Caroline. And then this woman brought her husband up there. I had no clue how old he is, probably 85. I'd never seen him in the neighborhood before. His wife, she rides a bike through the neighborhood.
We don't care. We don't care. I'm more interested in this advert. That's how much interest I have in
because when she dropped him off, I was like, I recognized her. And so he came to the pool and he was just like walking back and forth. And so he started talking to Caroline and I and telling us like every story in the world about his life. I feel like I learned everything about this man. He was really super nice, but he was telling us that like Caroline was like, "Now, do you live here like year round?" And he was like, "No, we're kind of snowbirds." And we go to Florida and we stay at the villages. Do you know the villages? And Caroline like knew all about the villages, which apparently like this is some huge thing. Apparently it's like the biggest.
Right, we're going to move him on. This is so boring. This is so boring. And this is absolutely right. His mouth moves 10 to the dozen, but nothing of substance comes out of it. It's just like garbled vowels and consonants. That's all it is. There's nothing of any sort of interest or substance or anything that comes out of this man's life and mouth. And I have to say he gets very low viewings on this. I wonder why. We're going to jump forward, guys. I can't bear it. All right, here we go. Let's see what he's moved on. So let's guess what he's talking about. Yeah, dolphin noises. Yeah, dolphin noises. Well, because he can't drive now, because he had his funny turn at the wheel, apparently, he's not driving anymore. So he's just sat there on his porch, just talking to a camera. But he does look as if he's lost a bit of weight, but he's also lost a lot of hair, hasn't he, guys? He definitely lost a lot of hair. Oh my God. Right, let's guess what he's talking about. I think he's going to be talking about, right, we've moved up to 8 minutes, nearly 9 minutes. So I think he's probably talking about Alex. Let's go with Alex. Yeah, that is a bad angle, isn't it? Mind you, these days, listen, these days, every angle is a bad angle for me. Let me tell you. I've got this daughter who loves taking pictures. Every time we go out, she's always snapping away at pictures. And I never like any of the pictures she takes of me. I'm like, why do you stop taking pictures? I look awful. And what makes it worse is when I try and pose, I look even more awful because I'm like, oh, I don't want to laugh too much because, you know, it makes my eyes disappear when I laugh. Or if I smile too much. So then I try and go sort of, oh, maybe I'll go sort of serious and sort of sultry. It doesn't work, guys. Get to my age, sultry's gone out the window. Let me tell you, nothing sultry about me anymore. Anyway, let's get back to this twat.
Who's texting me?
Right,
No, Mel just texted me. Hold on a second.
Oh, yeah, he has got a friend, Mel. I lied. He has got another friend, Mel. Right, come on.
I understand my text.
But
I was talking to a friend on the phone. So Caroline was like, she like handed me her keys. And I was like, yeah, I'm just going to go out to the car. So I didn't get anything at Trader Joe's. Caroline got a bunch of stuff there. She actually brought a cooler with her in her car so she could get like frozen stuff and put it in this cooler. So while we went to the pool, like it wouldn't get bad.
Oh, wow.
And
that's so good. Guys.
So I went in there actually to go get coffee because I was out of iced coffee. I had like one thing left, but I like drank like half of it.
Yeah.
So, which I don't have anything to drink out here. I should have. Why did I not bring my iced coffee out here?
I
don't even have my iced coffee out here. So I'll go get it in a second. I was drinking some iced coffee earlier when Caroline came to get me, and then when I came back, I left it out here and it all melted. So I took it inside the kitchen. I was like, I'll just put some more ice in it, and I'll just go get it in just a second. But anyway,
no.
So I went to Trader Joe's to see if they had like the coffee that like the big jugs of coffee, but they didn't have it.
Yeah.
And so she was like, "Do you need to go to Fresh Time?" And I was like, "Yeah, but just to run in and get coffee, and that's it."
Yeah.
And so on the way to Fresh Time, we went to Starbucks and we each got venti strawberry.
He doesn't leave his nose alone. Sure, do you know, I wish I had one of those timer things. And every time he touched his nose, a little bell went off. I really wish. Oh, my God. Maybe I should put that on my wish list.
Acai refreshers made with lemonade. They were so delicious. We drank them at the pool.
Oh, lovely.
And then I feel like I got a little bit of sun today, which is crazy. Because we weren't there that long. We were there like late in the day.
Nice.
And then, so we went to Starbucks and we got that. Okay, Mel just keeps on texting me.
That's what I'm doing. Oh, hang on. I just got a message from somebody that I need to reply to. Hang on 1 second. Right. What time is it? It's 52. So we're going to have just a quick break while I check up on these messages. Which one are we going to do? We're going to do that one. Okay, sorted that out. Didn't take long. Back in the room with this lardos. Anyway, tell you what, drama everywhere. I'm on Insta. You know, you even get drama over in Insta. I'm over on Insta and I follow this guy that has actually it's my friend, Pilot Patrick, and he has I don't know, 700k followers, and a vast majority of them, well, a good part of them, a good portion of them, are like Indonesian women, who seem to have overlooked the fact that he's gay. And so they're all they've got all these dreams about, you know, getting together with Patrick, and they hate anyone that they think he knows or they're good at stalking. You think the girl world is good at stalking. Let me tell you, there's some fine stalkers over on Instagram. Let me tell you. So anyway, some of these women are just like mad. So one of them put something on there today. I sort of always put something under his chat, and one of them sort of put something underneath it today, sort of saying, listen, Patrick's not going to be interested in you because you're too old, and just because you did this with him, and just because you said that, and he answers you, and this and that, it doesn't mean to say that he loves you. And then, honestly, guys, they're all mad. They're all bloody doolally. And then, and the funny thing is, they start off being really nice. They start off being nice to Patrick, and then they just turn on a dime, and then they start sort of insulting him, and they still haven't realised that. Well, some of them have, and they're the ones that have, like, run for the hills and sort of called him names. How could you? You're never going to be forgiven for being gay, and it's just. Honestly, it's just hilarious. I just laugh about it. But this woman today, and the funniest thing is, their English is always very poor. Dare I read what she sent to me? So what she did was, I actually blocked her, so I think I might have lost all of it now. But anyway, I said to Patrick, actually on his page, I said to him, I've forgotten. All I said was, under his page, all I said was, oh, hang on, stop. All I said was, oh, I do love me a goofy Patrick, something like that. And she came for me. He doesn't love you. He loves me. And I've known him for years and years and years. And you don't really know him. And just because you bought him something, because I bought him, when I met him in Berlin, I gave him one of my T-shirts. And she's obviously stalked me enough so that she knows that I've met him. Not only in Berlin, but I've also met him in London. I don't think she knows about that one. But anyway, so, oh, hang on, I've got to do this. So, yeah, so she's like calling me all these names, and you're this and you're that, and maybe you hate me because I'm beautiful and I'm white. Oh my God. So underneath that, I said, maybe you should just go away with your racist ass. I have to be careful because it is actually on Patrick's page. And it's on his sort of, what do you call it? Real page. Not real page. His, his page. It's not his private account. That's what I'm trying to say. So anyway, so sometimes, I mean, back in the day, I used to argue with them back, for a pastime, but I've stopped doing that now because they're so boring. But anyway, this woman then sent me a couple of messages with different names. I didn't know it was her. And, oh no, I've got rid of her. It's gone. Oh, hang on. No, she's gone. She's gone. So anyway, normally I don't even bother reading it. And then today, I found it. Right, okay. Here we go. This is what this woman said to me, who's called Angela with a J and a butterfly. But she's also got about 5 other different names, right? And this is all because she knows that I know Patrick. Okay, right. So she's put, hello, dear Jan. I hope you have a good day. Can I ask you a private question? A private and friendly question, which I ignored. I didn't even bother looking at it. So then she's put, ugly monkey. Look at yourself in the mirror. Patrick already accepted you because of your poor English. Ugly black man, I'll block you. Then she's put, she is my friend's daughter and she is from Germany. No idea who she is. Okay, no idea. I live in Hamburg. I live in Germany and Hamburg. My father is a businessman and you are an ugly old woman and you belong in Africa. You are the ugliest creature in the world. And this is all because she knows that I'm close close to Patrick. And I actually said to her, what I did say to her was, because she sent him a really nasty message. So I wrote underneath, I said, please just leave Patrick alone. Thank you. That's all I put underneath. Anyway, and then Patrick came under that and said something to me. And so she knows that Patrick responds to me, but doesn't respond to her. That's it, you know. And this is on Instagram, guys. This is ridiculous. So then I got that message. Then I got another message, which was very similar. It was very similar in its words and also in its pure, its poor English ability. But I just laugh about it, guys. You just have to. These people. Then I'm like, I've sent it over to Patrick because, believe it or not, I'm on his private account. So, oh, I've got some more requests. I get all these requests come over to me, and they're all these little women, these little Indonesian women that have the hots for Patrick and, you know, want to spend their life flying around the world with him. Not going to happen. It's really not going to happen. So I can't tell you what he says, but yeah, that's what I had to contend with today, guys. So don't just think that it's in the girl world that you get nutters. They're all over the place. Trust me.
Hold on a second. So I said, huh, I didn't understand her text. I said, huh?
What? Okay.
She said something about work, but I don't understand it. So anyway, and then we went to Fresh Time and I ran inside and I was there for like 2 seconds and I got 2 things of coffee. They actually had the blonde roast. So I got 1 bottle of the blonde roast and 1 bottle of the medium roast.
This is his content. We are 11 minutes in. He's talked about the temperature of the swimming pool water. He's talked about the fact that he wanted to go and get some coffee. He's talked about something else at the beginning. All totally uninteresting. Right, I'm going to jump forward, guys. I'm not going to sit through a whole hour of this. I'm just not. Right. Okay. Oh. That serves me right, doesn't it? Right, get off.
And it said, like, watch the next episode of The Curious Case of Natalia Grace on Max or something like that. And I was like, is this on Max? So I got on my phone and I looked. And it's like the whole series with no commercials because
we don't care. Nobody cares, Peter. Nobody cares. You're the only one that cares. He's looking quite aged, isn't he, around his eyes? Yeah. Anyway, I just thought I'd throw that in. Right, jump up again. Where are we? Right, so yeah, then he'll always talk a lot about what he watches on TV, on Netflix, and right, he hasn't mentioned the husband yet. Ooh, has the husband gone?
What else am I going to do? That's about it. I sat in the pool for so long. I feel like chlorine clean. I know that like people are like, you know, like my husband, like if he gets in the pool, he like immediately when he comes home takes a shower.
There we go. There we go. There's the husband. I'm having a sip of tea, which always gets cold by the side of me. We're on to the husband. So now we're going to learn about the husband's bathing routine. Off you go, Peter.
Shower, but like I love the smell of chlorine on my skin. And isn't that so funny? I know there's gonna be a lot of people out there that are gonna be like, oh, Peter, that's so gross. But I do, like, I love the smell of chlorine on my skin. Like I love nothing more than to go to the pool like for a whole afternoon and come home and like put on like clean jammies and like get into bed and take like a nap with a fan on. Like that is like the next to Boo Radley. Like that is my favorite thing. Like I love that, right?
Yeah.
In fact, I was thinking about tomorrow because I was like, well, I don't want to take 2 days off of not making videos. And I was like, okay, tomorrow I've got to get up early and film like a drama video, Peterism's video. I don't really have anything to review here, so I don't know what I'm going to review.
Right. So this guy has got 5 channels. This hyper interesting guy, Don MONN, as I called him, has 5 channels. He's got Peterisms, where he sits down like this and just talks a load of crap. He's got Peter's Vlog, which is this, where he just sits here and talks a load of crap. He's got Peter Reviews stuff, Well, because he can't drive now because he had his accident, he has to wait for his friends to bring the stuff over for him to review. And they're normally something that goes in his mouth. So it's like, oh, look what I got. I got some crumble cookies. Oh my God. Why am I even looking at him, guys? Why? I'm going to jump forward. Oh, he's got a drink. Where did he get that from? Did he get up? Oh, I want to see if he got up. I want to see how much weight he's lost. Hang on. He hasn't got up. How did he get the drink then? Where did he get the drink from? Unless he turned it. I bet he turned it off. Hang on. All the conspiracies. Got my own conspiracy theories going on here.
The allergies are so bad. We can't have the windows open at all.
Okay.
Because she always has her windows open like during the day. She doesn't today because he told me yesterday he turned the air conditioning on. So she isn't going to probably have her windows open much anymore. But
right.
The last month she's had her window open quite a bit, and then they always close it at night, but during the day. And I'm always like, God, I wish we could have like the windows open with some fresh air flowing through the condo. But like Alex he cannot handle it with the allergies. His allergies are so bad.
No, just can't. I tell you what, Peter, while you're sat there doing bugger all, talking a load of BS at the camera, why don't you do something about that door? It looks awful. Paint it. Rub it down. That looks like a fresh piece of wood there. Is it the lentil? I don't know. Rub it down and paint it. Paint the whole thing. It looks disgusting. You got some Chantal. Yes, I think he may have. He may have, because his eyes are very telling, aren't they? He would never show us his whole body. But he does look as if he's lost a bit of weight, though, doesn't he? Don't you think? Mind you, it's been years since I've really watched him. Where's the cat? Yeah. It's been years since I've watched him, so I wouldn't say that he ever had like a really chubby face, did he? So yeah. So maybe it is just the filters. Are you following along here? I'm losing the will to live.
Those were fun nights.
What were fun nights? What, when you slept with the windows open?
We used to find so many different ways back in the day to like cut corners financially, and that was almost kind of fun, you know. It was kind of fun to like, let's do this. We'd find like deals at restaurants and stuff like that.
Do you know, here's another one that actually doesn't have anything to talk about. He has nothing to talk about. And that's because in his day-to-day life, he does nothing. He does nothing, guys. So when he talks to the camera, he looks to his right-hand side, which is his where he's remembering. Yeah, I am. I'm losing it, Edna. I'm losing it, girl. He's good at hiding just how big his gut is. I know. I used to remember. Do you remember him in his dingy kitchen? Oh my Lord. Wasn't that dingy? Ugh. Anyway, getting back. Yeah, so if you look, right, I'm doing my body language, guys, doing my body language analysis. So if you look to your right, I think that's where people look off in different directions when they're recalling things. So he looks a lot to his right, which means that that's where he stores all his crap, basically. So and if you look at him, he does it an awful lot when he's live, and that's because he can't talk really. He doesn't do anything in his day-to-day life. That was a very brown looking kitchen. It was, wasn't it? It was awful. It was awful. Maybe I should play one of my old videos one day. We'll do it on another day because we're over an hour already. So anyway, so he's now reminiscing. He's reminiscing, guys. Here we go.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be a beautiful weekend.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, it's at 29 minutes and 45. I can't believe I've almost talked for a half an hour. I'm going to go inside and put some ice in my iced coffee, and then I will be back in just 2 and 2 to continue talking for the rest of the vlog. So I'll be right back. Bye. Okay, I'm back with my iced coffee.
Yeah, I noticed we didn't see him get up or out of the chair and waddle to the kitchen, did we? I wonder why. Why? Why? Guys, I should be working. I've got so many things to do. And I'm sat here looking at this twonk. Right. Let's jump ahead. Oh, why is it every time I jump ahead, I get an advert? Yeah.
4 hours. I mean, I think that's a good amount of time for a battery to last. I mean, full on heat to 3.5, 4 hours. And I just, every night when I go to bed, like I charge it in the kitchen. And I wake up in the next morning and it's like fully charged.
Oh, wow. That's so impressive. He plugs something in to charge it when he goes to bed every night, guys. And then when he gets up, it's there, fully charged. Hi, Dawn. Hi. Hope you're well, darling. He does. He has so many ads. That's how he makes his money, doesn't he? But he only got about, I think, this one, he's only got about 12, sorry, what am I talking about? 2,000 views on it. And he's got 41,000 subs. And he's only getting like 2,000 views. That's telling you something, guys, isn't it? Telling you that, yeah. But that T-shirt, look, he does. Something innocuous. Look at his shoulders. He's definitely lost a bit, hasn't he? Right, anyway, let's carry on. How old is he now? He must be 60, is he? Must be getting on to 60.
Didn't understand. It was, you know, but anyway, I was like really impressed with that. I've been super impressed.
Yeah.
Just with my interactions with them.
Oh, that's good.
Like even when like I emailed him and I was like, because he was like, hey, like, you know, like we haven't seen your video yet. Did you post it or whatever? And I was like, I just got out of the hospital. This was like 2 days after I got out of the hospital, pancreatitis. And I said, I'm not going to be filming videos for a while and whatever. And I said, I hope you understand. And I will tell you that I've worked with some companies in the past that are very demanding, and they wouldn't come out and say, we don't really care that you're sick, but like we want our video up. But they would say things like, well, if you're not going to make the video in a timely manner, then can you send the product back or something like that? I mean, I've had responses like that.
Oh, so he was sponsored. He took years to get sponsored. I wonder who he was sponsored by. Oh, that's interesting, because he was always asking people to sponsor him. So that's really interesting. Oh.
This guy was so nice. He was like, hey, like your health is #1 priority. Like take care of yourself. We don't care when the video gets up. I mean, they were so nice. Everything about my interactions with them, everything about my interactions with the company. I mean, like even like when like they reached out to me and they said like, if we send you this vest, would you review it for your channel and whatever? And I was like, yeah, absolutely. And they're like, okay, well, where do you want us to send it? What's the address? And I gave them my address.
What type of company are going to send this person something to review? We need to look at some of his reviews, guys, don't we? I think maybe we should do that. Should we do that, guys? Should we do that? I think that'd be a good idea, Jan. Why am I talking like that? I don't know. Thoughts on the Saucony Jolies? Oh, my lordy, Miss Claudie. This is an OG of mine. I know you're an OG. Thoughts on the Saucony Jolies? I haven't watched them for years because I can't stand them. I can't stand them exploiting their kids. I cannot stand, and I always suspected it. And over the years, it's just become more and more obvious that that's what they do. They're just exploiting their children. And I don't like that. Nope. Not for me. Do not do it. So what we're going to do, 33 minutes ago on Peter review stuff, he's put out a plea, guys. He's put out a plea. Hang on a minute. Right, I try not to get too excited, but this could be earth-shattering. I think we need to stop these damn ads to begin with. Right, hang on.
That's not what the documentary is.
He's put out a
Life
plea,
is
guys. Here
unpredictable.
we go.
Hey, you guys, it's Peter, and welcome to my channel. Peter!
Oh, God, I forgot this blooming intro. I can't stand it. Peter! Review stuff! Pow, 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 pow! Oh, God. This is the latest one on his Peter Review stuff. So, and it says, I need your help. There at the top here. I need your help. It says. Here we go.
Boom, 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 boom. Bam, 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 bam. Review stuff. Bam. Another bam, bam, bam. Review stuff. And I am back for another review video. But today's is a little bit different because today I'm asking for your help. And let me explain. This is not a food review video. I'm not reviewing pickle chips or apple chips or tomato chips or mayonnaise chips. I'm not reviewing any of that today. Today, I need your help. I had mentioned on my vlog a couple days ago that I was thinking about coming back over here and doing some TV reviews. I talk a lot on my vlog channel about the TV shows that I'm watching. And, you know, I try not to say a whole lot about them over there because I don't like to ruin them for people. But I get so excited about talking about them because I love watching TV shows. In fact, I did a Q&A on my main channel the other day, and somebody asked me, they said, like, if you won, you know, $10 million in the lottery or something like that, what would you do? And honestly, I think I would just, I don't know, like eat really good food and sit on my front porch and watch TV shows. I love to binge watch TV shows. It's like one of my favorite things to do. And actually, as of last night, because I keep a list of all the shows I'm watching, all the shows I want to watch, and then I keep a list of all the watched shows for that year. So as of last...
Right, that's it. Done. Done. Oh my God. I just anyway, all right. So that was him asking for help. Absolute what do they say when it's clickbait? Absolute clickbait. That was well done, Peter. Peter. Oh God. Anyway, guys, I think I'm gonna call it a night. And because I've been on for 1 hour, 15 minutes, which is quite a long time. And I'm sure you're sick of the sight to me. But it was fun. It's always going to be fun on Drama Friday. So please give a like to this video. Let's make myself a bit bigger so that you can see what I look like. There I am. Hang on 1 second. Okie dokie. So, yeah, I'm going to try and keep Drama Fridays as fun drama. We'll talk about anything. I'm going to follow the chat. I'm glad it was fun. I'm glad you enjoyed it. And yeah, if there's anyone you want me to talk about, listen, you know me. Just give me a name and I'll talk about them. I don't care. I will talk about anyone. Completely dead in girl world. I will talk about the fat ones if that's what you want. I will give my opinions, but I won't show their faces on my channel. I don't like shite on my channel. We've skimmed over a couple of the others, and I think it's time for me to go. So with that, I'm going to wish you a fabulous weekend. It's Friday today, Saturday tomorrow, hot one. And on Monday, it's my youngest's birthday. So we're going to be out partying, having fun. Anyway, so I'm going to go. I'm going to love you and leave you. Wish you all the very best. Thank you, Dawn. You have a super weekend as well. Full of smiles and sunshine, because that's very important in our lives. Very underrated. Always, you know, smiles and sunshine. Have a wonderful weekend. Bye-bye for now.